Yeah, it's been a long time since I've done a Hatflix and chill, and there's a number of reasons why. First and foremost, there just hasn't been anything on Netflix lately that's been able to hold my attention, and I haven't already watched a million times already. Secondly, Pluto TV apparently finally fixed all their glitches, so it looks like I'm back to using Pluto TV, and frankly, I like Pluto TV better than Tubi, but I'm going to be keeping Tubi on here anyway, because there's some stuff on there that's not on Pluto TV. Third, and perhaps the most importantly of all, I took a look at the statistics over for Hatflix and Chill, and the viewership has not been great. I mean, this channel never brought in, like, PewDiePie or Amanda the Jedi or Escape to the Movies levels of viewership. I mean, frankly, at this point, I'll be lucky if I pull in Wolf Kosong, views, but at the same time, the viewership has gone down significantly from when this show first started, and I kind of thought to myself, the audio dramas have been kind of occupying a lot of my free time. There hasn't been anything good on Netflix, and the one time I do put up a Hatflix and Chill, it doesn't get the viewership it used to. Maybe it's time I put this thing down. Maybe it's time I walk away from it and focus primarily on the stuff that is getting me views. Then the quarantine happened. Heading into week 3 of this thing, I am bored to tears. I mean, I do have a job, and I do get out of the apartment as a result of the job. Unfortunately, when I get out of the apartment, I end up spending most of my time in a trailer full of dry ice, styrofoam containers, insufferable squeaking. Oh my god, the squeaking. Ugh. I hate it so much. Why are you people ordering so much steak? I mean, I get it, we have to supply food to grocery stores, but why are you ordering so much steak? It's all I unload anymore. I hate this so much. I think I'm gonna go deaf. I'm already blind. I seem to have gone off on a different tangent. Let's go back to what we were talking about. Basically, I'm bored to tears. And God bless my fiance for being willing to come on over here to say hell with social distancing and give me some company every now and then. That way we can hang out together and we can watch such brilliant entertainment as Tiger King. Oh my god, this show. You need to see this. You need to see this. I know that I'm probably on record saying that the more people tell me that I need to see something, the less inclined I am to believe them. But trust me, the memes do not do this show justice. This has to be seen to be believed. Tiger King follows the life and times of Joe Exotic, a tiger rescue owner, and a guy who apparently even tried to run for president in 2016, and a governor in 2018. And I think you already know how that panned out. Personally, I'd heard the name. I forgot it was 2016 when he ran for president. For a while, I seem to have convinced myself it was 2012. But the important thing is, I did remember the name, and I did remember the campaign video where he was talking about how he wasn't gonna wear him no suit and tie. That was about all I really remembered of the guy, and it made me laugh, it made me chuckle. Then 4 years later, Tiger King came out, and oh my god, if only I had known that this was the tip of the iceberg. Ladies and gentlemen, it is official. I have a new favorite cartoon, and its name is Joe Exotic. Holy hell. People like this should not exist in real life. These are the kind of people that exist in Looney Tunes. Nobody like this should exist in real life. I love this guy. I hate this guy. I'm fascinated with this guy. Not enough to want to, not enough to state out loud that I want to be him when I grow up, but, he fascinates me, and the words escape me. I just don't know what to tell you. The documentary tackles a lot of themes. It tackles big cat rescue. It tackles exotic animal trade and smuggling. It tackles cults at one point. I'm still trying to figure out how that kind of ties into the Joe Exotic thing, other than, okay, people really like the guy, but there's Joe Exotic, and then there's something like, I don't know, Jonestown, that I just don't think they compare. But I suppose the biggest theme that this show tackles is his ongoing feud with fellow cat rescuer Carol Basker. I definitely know her name is Carol. And if you think Carol is the good guy in this story, then wait till you get to episode 3 and you get to know Carol just as much as you get to know Joe. The only difference is, I would probably say that Carol is the smarter of the two, but she is definitely still crazy. I find myself watching this show, and I find myself constantly asking, which one of these is the good guy? Because it seems like this is one of those situations where, you know, there's clearly a feud going on, but there really is no good guy, there really is no hero, and there is no villain. If anything, I think a random commenter on Twitter said it best, no matter who wins this fight, it's the Tigers who ultimately end up losing. Insert joke about the 2020 election here, and let's move on. If I have one gripe about this documentary, it's that I do kind of feel like it pads itself out at times, you know? Like, episode 3 is dedicated to the mystery of Carol Basker, whatever her name is. It focuses heavily on the mystery of her dead husband. Is he dead? Is he just missing off in Central America somewhere? Did Carol kill him and feed him to the cats? Nobody really knows. But I feel like this entire episode could have been significantly shorter, and we could have possibly focused on other things at the same time, maybe kind of move the story along. And while there are kind of moments like that where I feel like it really pads itself out in order to make a certain quota, the subject matter is still very interesting. It's funny, it's ridiculous, it's dark, it's morbid, it confuses me that people can be this stupid out loud in public. I mean, this show is just a spectacle. I mean, it needs to be seen in order to be believed. I'm very hesitant to give this thing a score, partly because I haven't finished it yet. I'm up to episode 7 at the time I'm recording this. But mostly, I feel like giving this thing a score would be doing it a grave injustice because, you know, Joe Exotic, man. While I'm not going to score the show, I am going to say I do recommend it. Go check it out for yourself. Words cannot do this thing justice. I mean, I am captivated by this show. I don't know what else to tell you. And that's going to do it for this edition of Hatflix and Chill. I hope you liked this rambling, ranting mess. I mean, maybe I'll find something next week that isn't so what? If you know what I mean. Just, there's no real way you can describe Tiger King other than what? But in the meantime, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check out the channel for more Tommy Teal hat flavored goodness. And I'll see you next time. Gonna make America exotic again.